Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I wanted to talk about being very cautious when you're listening to these YouTube videos on how to handle a narcissist person. Now, with any YouTube video, including my own, you should do research, not just online, but you should try to find any books or anything that you can find in a library that was actually written by, in the case of narcissism. You should want to know with what psychiatry or a psychologist has written on the subject, okay? You shouldn't just be listening to these things and then trying them out, okay? And like I said, that's with anything that you listen to on YouTube or any online platform, okay? You want to extensively research the topic before you act upon any of the information, okay? Now, the reason why I'm doing this video to caution people is because I've been seeing some videos on how to handle a narcissist that is not the way you would handle a narcissist, okay? A lot of times when you're dealing with narcissists, I'm talking about a true narcissist, not somebody who may display some narcissism. And I believe that we all, on some spectrum, display certain personality types, okay, if necessary, okay? But people who are truly narcissists, I'm talking this is strongly who they are. They're not on some spectrum displaying it sometimes. That's who they are 100% of the time. If you try any of the tactics that you see online that they're telling you to do, in a narcissist's mind, okay, they're thinking game on, okay? If you mess around and get somebody, like I said, not on some spectrum displaying some characteristics of narcissism, I'm talking about somebody who is a true 100% narcissist, those tactics will not work, okay? Matter of fact, it will actually put you in danger, okay? Because like I said, in a narcissist's mind, it's game on, okay? So a lot of times what I've found to be effective is not to engage. Don't play. Don't play, okay? Do not play. Just find a way to slowly, okay, just back out of the situation once you realize somebody is just 100% narcissistic, okay? You have to find a way to back out of the situation and don't engage, okay? And even doing that, what I just told you, just not engaging, just like, look, you got it. Like, I don't even want to fight, okay? Even doing something like that can put you in danger, although you're not doing something to agitate them. That in it of itself is agitation to the narcissist, especially when they have made you their target, okay? So if somebody has made you their target, okay, a lot of times they don't stop until they get some type of new target or new supply, okay? And that's just the sad reality of it, okay? And I have learned this working in certain toxic work environments where you see a lot of narcissism. And the people on the job, what I've noticed, those people on the job, it was almost like they were trying to keep things going. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why are you trying to put fuel on the fire, to agitate this situation? And what I began to realize in these narcissistic type situation is that those people do not want to become the target of the narcissist, because if I'm not the target, then who are they going to target? Okay, and this is the sad reality of when you dealing. I'm not talking about somebody who's on the spectrum. They show some characteristics of narcissism. You could probably use some of those tactics to agitate them or even get them to disengage, okay? But somebody who's a 100% narcissist, they're not on the spectrum. I'm telling you, in their mind, it's game on. Not only that, it can cause them to be violent, okay? Because in their mind, they are not going to lose, okay? So you have to be careful in that situation and careful with taking some of the advice. Like, I've listened to some of the advice that people are giving on how do you treat a narcissist. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God. And I was about to comment on one of these videos. And then I said to myself, no, this person may actually be a narcissist, okay? And if you speak truth to that narcissist, if they see that you're smarter than a fifth grader and can see through their bullshit, okay, it can make you a target, okay? And like I said, they're relentless with their bullshit. So sometimes it's just best when I see it, I say, I'm not going to say anything, okay? Because you don't want to become, because you're trying to warn other people, that the target of that person, okay? So, I'm not naming any YouTube videos. I'm not naming who. I'm just telling you, be very cautious watching this stuff, okay? Because, when I have had to deal with, even when, like, you can tell when there's like 2 or 3 narcissists that you're dealing with, okay? Because when you have exited the situation completely, let's say you're on a job and you're in a toxic work environment because there's 2 or 3 narcissists going at each other, okay? And they go at each other and they use everybody as pawns in the game that's being played, okay? This is what people don't realize, okay? You may not be the intended target sometimes. You may just be a pawn in the game that they're playing to get at somebody else, okay? So a lot of times when I'm in situations like that, when I start to realize that this is what's going on, and I may resign from that position, or I may go somewhere else within the organization, what I've realized is that those very same people who I thought really had a problem with me, that it was me, I watch these people, and sometimes I hear about it, okay, or I witness these people bite and devour each other, okay, which lets me realize it had nothing to do with me, okay, but it's some vicious game that was being played before I even got to the situation, okay, before I even got to the work environment, whatever it is for you, okay. There may be a game being played before you even get to whatever the situation is, okay? So now you come in innocently into something, and these people are literally playing a vicious game with each other, okay? You can see this with neighbors, okay? This is why you have to be careful what type of neighborhood you move into. Before you buy a house, you have to know something about that neighborhood. Don't just move into it, okay? Because you have neighbors who go at each other like this, okay? Where they're just vicious toward each other, and anybody coming into the situation, they just use as pawns to get at the person they don't like, okay? And you don't want to get caught up in that, okay? So again, I just wanted to do this quick video to warn people, please, please, please be careful with the information that you decide to take from anybody giving advice, okay? Now, especially when you're getting it off the internet, YouTube, okay? Always take the information with a grain of salt, okay? It should be a point of research, okay? This person is saying this about the situation that I'm dealing with. Let me research it more, okay? Because in a lot of situations, when you're dealing with a narcissist, you may have to go to a licensed therapist or a psychiatrist to tell you how to deal with this other person, okay? So that you could tell them the situation in detail so that they can guide you, okay? And even with that, you better be prayed up, okay? You better know Jesus, Buddha, and Allah, okay? Dealing with some of these narcissists. Because some of these 100% narcissists is either on the spectrum of a sociopath or a psychopath or both, okay? And like I said, it's like scary watching some of them, okay? And again, they are relentless. If you give them the silent treatment, they will try to befriend everybody that's your friend to get them to give you the silent treatment. They're going to find a way to punish you for that, okay? This is why people who have children with narcissists and stuff like that, it's like a no-win situation. When you're in a situation where you have a child, okay, by a narcissist, because like I said, they're going to find a way to punish you, okay? That's their mentality, punish the person, okay? For doing something as simple as defending themselves against what they're doing, okay? They're narcissistic, emotional, mental, okay, and sometimes physical abuse. So please, please be careful with the advice that you take. I promise you, some of the people putting out this information are narcissists, and they know that if you do that to a real narcissist, that person, okay, is going to be open season on you, okay? You're going to trigger that narcissist to really go in on you, okay? And these people, some of these people giving that advice know that, okay? They know what will trigger a narcissist, and they giving you advice that they know is going to trigger a 100% narcissist, okay? Let's just put aside a sociopath and psychopath. If they just a 100% narcissist and you take some of this advice, you're going to be in trouble. Okay, and that's all I'm saying. Like, you can try it as an experiment. I would not advise it. And you're going to find out the hard way that narcissists are relentless, okay? Narcissists are gathering evidence on you to use against you at some later point. Okay, these are not the type of people that you want to befriend, because everything that they know about you is put in the arsenal that they can use against you, okay? This is what it's like to deal with a narcissist. With a narcissist, they always have in their mind that this person, nobody is a true friend, okay? Nobody's a true friend, okay? So they're always gathering information against you, okay? So again, please be careful out here. If this video has helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.